All right. It is time for Jinro's match. The most important thing of the day. You all better be watching. If you're not, then I guess...
Shame on you.
Yeah, that's...
But they're not here to see that, so I guess...
No, they aren't. But they'll see it later and be like, oh, I should have been watching that. Yeah, you should have.
Stop being selfish.
In the future.
By the way, get on Twitter, #GSL. Feel free to talk to Artosis and me, but most importantly, #GSL.
Talk about Jinro.
Talk about Jinro.
Talk about how awesome he's going to do. Yeah.
Show the support.
Talk about the GSL.
Because you know
talk about IEM. IEM's going on too.
If we get it a trending topic, then new nerds are going to have their life changed.
We need to help these people.
The greatest show on Earth.
Like
sorry, Barnum Bailey. Sorry, Cirque du Soleil. This is the greatest show on Earth. And now we're spreading the word.
You guys are doing StarCraft missionary work.
Yeah.
We have to spread the word. We have to have everyone to know that StarCraft 2 is the greatest thing there has ever been.
Ever.
And I feel bad for people that just don't know. They just don't know. They're just like,
what is life like if you actually haven't played StarCraft? You're just like, StarCraft, what is that?
I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine.
It makes my head hurt.
The human I would be without StarCraft. Who even knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? We got to save more nerds, so do that.
Please.
Go talk, because we are going to watch Jinro vs. Hong. It's going to be awesome. Hongun has been playing greatly. Of course, Jinro, kidding me? If he doesn't top 4 this season, it's a disappointment.
Jinro, definitely a formidable opponent. All the Koreans know how good Jinro is, and they've all been talking about him. They've been training hard. The Prime team working together here to try to take out Jinro. Everybody, applying their builds. You got Hongun practicing against people like Marine King, Maka, the other Terrans on Prime, and, of course, everybody on OGS and Liquid helping Jinro out. Jinro from the Team Liquid.
Yeah.
There's also a site called TeamLiquid.net. Coincidence? No. It's a sponsor.
There he is. Jinro on the left. Hongun on the right. You guys go crazy on the forums. Go crazy on Reddit. Everyone go on Reddit about this so everyone's watching it. Go talk on Twitter. Go talk on Facebook. Go talk on whatever it is. Use MSN. AIM, if you still use AIM. Switch over to MSN. Use ICQ. That means that you live in either Germany or Russia. Switch over to MSN.
And spread the good word. Now, these guys are both ready. We're going to get this started pretty soon here. The first map is going to be Metalopolis, a Blizzard ladder map. So, the strategies you guys see here wouldn't be a bad idea to try to incorporate them into your own play. Put them in your own StarCraft toolkit so you can become a better player. And, that's the beautiful thing about StarCraft. World of Warcraft is a great game, but in World of Warcraft, you level up your character. In StarCraft, you level up yourself.
I love the way you put that. It's completely true. Being good at StarCraft makes you good at life.
It does.
And that is actually true.
My stats are all maxed out. I had to get the expansion pack for myself so I could keep on grinding. Now, here is a shot of Jinro. As you can see, 1.5k points. That's actually quite good.
2 round of 4s in a row.
That is insane. As you can see, a 75% win rate against Protoss. And, 6 wins, 4 losses in the last 10 matches. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering he's moving up in the ranks and everything like that.
That's right. Jinro, such a solid player from TeamLiquid.net. Shout out to their sponsor, The Little App Factory.
And, of course, a shout out to our sponsors, Intel, G-Skill, and Coca-Cola. Now, on to HongUnPrime.
Sponsored by Sabasa Chicken.
Yep. Yum, yum, Sabasa Chicken.
Yum, yum, yum.
You can get Sabasa Chicken out here in Korea.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it unless you're the chicken.
Yeah, or...
Actually, no, the chicken's like, thank you, kill me for the viewers.
No, they aren't.
Yeah, they are, man. I can't handle your vegetarian rage, Artosis. You've seen those signs around Korea, man. It's always like a chicken place, and then there's like a chicken, like
it's
a cartoon chicken, like giving like a thumbs up. He's like, I'm going to die soon. So thank you, Sabasa, for supporting esports. If you're ever out here, go to Sabasa Chicken.
Yep. Now, Hongun, he's played so greatly in recent matches. It's just, he's really come back with a lot of power this year. And just so excited, Tasis.
I know.
I just want this to start. Everyone, keep talking about this game. Get everyone watching. We need to spread esports in the West.
Yes.
And Jinro is one of the leading faces doing that out here in Korea. one of the few foreigners left in any GSL tournament. In fact, there's only 2 left, Tasteless. Jinro and Huck, both from Team Liquid.net.
I'm going on at the same time. Looks like
that's right.
Some of our GSL players have been dominating there as well.
Yeah.
Feel free to check that event out as well. They're also going to like to support esports. The countdown has begun, and it's go time. There's no turning back. The strategies they've practiced, they'll have to be executed perfectly now. So much on the line. Notoriety. But most importantly, money. Lots of money on the line here at the GSL. Turning nerds into nerd ballers. As you can see, the APM is heating up with their Razer headsets. So let's get ready and do this. In the red at the bottom center, our Terran player from Sweden, representing the international Starcraft 2 scene here at the GSL.
LiquidJinro.
Lots of non-Koreans showing up here today to support Jinro. And now to our blue Protoss, who will be representing Korea, I suppose you could say, in this match. From the Team Prime, he is
HongUnPrime.WE.
Very quick. That's his name, right?
Not exactly. Almost.
It's around what his actual name is.
Yeah, it's very, very close. And HongUn actually just scouted those mineral patches and then turned around.
He might do some tomfoolery here.
He could, in fact, do some tomfoolery, Tasteless.
If I can just talk like an old man from the 40s.
I've always liked the word tomfoolery.
Well, bringing it back
I like
now
shenanigans as well.
Well, shenanigans is a great word.
It is. Jinro going to go over there and scout now. It's interesting that HongUn, as soon as he sees the patches, just goes back. Doesn't want any intel. Doesn't want to know if he's getting gas or not. Doesn't care, I guess.
Well, you know what's funny about doing it in these spots is Terran almost always scouts that location that HongUn's at anyways. So I don't know exactly what his motive thought was there.
Yeah. Jinro stealing some minerals.
Getting the orbital, making a marine. Now once again, HongUn's probe comes down and will enter into the main base now. Timed out so he gets there before the marine can block him.
And he actually did not scout all the way to the gas with that.
That's kind of strange. I mean, it's actually...
That's twice he scouted and not gotten very much intel.
It's actually worth it to lose the probe if you at least know if they're going to get a refinery.
Yeah, I generally love to know whether or not they're going to get a refinery. Well, HongUn is getting a second gas as we see, so it's not going to be a super fast expand.
Warp gate on the way. These positions are tough, especially when it comes to getting a third base. Protoss has to be very careful. These positions can sort of favor Terran with the medevac. You can drop them so much, it's pretty tricky.
Also, you have to be careful. Marine Marauder balls come over to your base very, very quickly. Protoss likes to be far away from Terran to stop their rushes.
Yep.
And of course, if Jinro chooses to go mech, which he has done in the past and he's actually unbelievably good at, it does not take many sieges, Tasteless. It's like a Tootsie Pop. 1, 2, 3.
And then that
3
douchebag
siege
Al
tanks
is
to get
eating
across.
your Tootsie Roll Pop.
Or he's tank pushed across the bottom of Metalopolis. One or the other.
One of the two. Now here comes the Protoss moving up towards the bunker, and he's going to see the bunker. And while he knows he can't get up there, he also knows clearly Terran is not that strong right now. He is teching rapidly.
Yep.
He says he has a bunker. That means he doesn't feel safe. So a bunker can be quite a tell.
It can
as to
indeed.
what, you know, the guy is doing.
Yeah. Yeah. It normally means definitely not a 2 barracks. But, again, that's something that sometimes in the metagame you can use against your opponent, make that bunker and then Marine Marauder rush him.
Strategies that only beat smart players.
Yes. Jinro, one of those.
Yep, indeed.
Now, HongUn is going to get scouted here with this factory. Jinro sees, okay, it's a robo, it's a gate. I'm sure he has at least one more gate in the back there. Because you never go just one gate robo. That's like not enough use to stop anything, Tasteless. Ooh, Jinro. Guess what Jinro's making?
What?
Guess.
The suspense is killing me.
Yes, Tasteless,
What is it?
It's a Raven.
I know. I can see it.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Raven's pretty good. So he might actually do a 2-base timing push.
Yeah, it looks like it
point
is.
defense drone.
This is something that Jinro has done in the past that has worked out for him well. Now, ooh, we see a Stargate going up. So Robo, Stargate, and 2 Warp Gates for HongUn, whereas Jinro is going for Raven and just Marines.
He may make
Raven
a
and just
Banshee
Marines. He's not even making Marauders.
Raven. That can be a pretty good follow-up.
Definitely could be. And now that HongUn knows that there is a Raven, I wonder what he's going to do here, because he's already getting that Stargate Tasteless, and of course, Stargate unit's not going to be all that good against Marines. Let's face the facts.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. It's just the case.
You know, it's kind of funny to see them both with very complex tech trees off one base.
Yeah.
We don't see that very much.
Jinro actually looks like he's going to be going all in Tasteless. In the production tab we see is making other barracks. Now this factory is probably going to scout the Stargate, which is making Phoenixes. Whatever. Phoenix. Makes me think of a bone in the body when I say that. And choosing not to use that right now.
Looks like HongUn's going to take another main up here at the north center. We're going to shout it out for you guys in a minute.
And showing a Void Ray being made. Now, Void Ray and Phoenix, neither of those look like they're going to be overly useful against what we're going to be seeing from Jinro, but he is making Banshees, so that's definitely something that can be useful against. Stim is done. Concussive Shells haven't been started. Combat Shields are on the way. An Immortal and a Nexus on the way. There you go. Spanning pretty far away. Knows that his natural is forfeit.
Well, when you go one base like this, usually the first guy who's going to attack is the one where he sees his opponent's expanded first. But look at this. Jinro knows.
Yeah.
It's just up.
Jinro doing a great job of scouting so far.
And that's going to trigger him to push.
This is going to be a pretty strong push, but the thing is, HongUn took that top right for a reason, Tasteless, and that's because he can now force field his ramp and really stall down this attack. He doesn't have a ton of anti-air units, though, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful against those Banshees.
He just, HongUn just cannot afford to lose that Void Ray.
Yeah. Very excited to see what Jinro does here, if he'll pull this off.
He expands while doing this.
Dealing some damage to the Phoenix. Even using a Viking at this point. It's going to help out immensely against the Void Rays. Vikings able to kite Void Rays pretty well.
And sort of a tense moment here. We're all holding our breath, kind of waiting and seeing, you know, is he going to try to go up the ramp? Is this just a contain? I think Jinro's debating it and saying, well, I guess we should just let the game go on.
You know, HongUn's doing a good job of just staying up that ramp and being kind of scary. For Jinro to attack up there, what is going on?
Are you serious?
Wow.
Okay. That made no sense.
Yeah, that was not a good move.
Whoa. That actually made my head hurt.
And 2-point defense drones up. Will HongUn lay down a force field?
I don't see any, no, not yet. Not at the ramp, at least.
Jinro's Banshee's doing sick damage right now. Really taking out those Marauders very, very quickly. The medevac is
Immortals
there.
are gone. I don't think he can actually stop this.
Yeah, it looks like HongUn is going to be dead. GG. Jinro from TeamLiquid.net takes game 1. And there he is, man.
Look at that boss.
Cool as a cucumber.
What a sicko.
The sophisticated Gorilla Terran knocks HongUn off of his throne basis. This is actually awesome. Everyone get on the forums, talk about it, get on Reddit, get on Twitter, get on Facebook.
Most importantly, get on Twitter and tweet it.
Write a letter
GSL.
to your mom about it. Write a letter to Jello Jello. I love your pudding. Jinro just beat HongUn. I'm so happy. Bill Cosby will probably write back. I was watching that game. It was great.
You know what's funny about that game? This thing spiraled out of control very quickly.
Yeah.
There was this moment where it was kind of the two armies moving back and forth, and we were both saying, well,
I can't believe
nobody's going to attack, really.
Yeah.
And then
HongUn has an
then these probes came out, and I was like,
well, you know what really got me tasteless was Jinro threw up the 2-point defense drones.
Yep.
And HongUn's just like, okay, let's do this battle. what you should do there is
run.
force field that ramp and just sit back. Be like, all right, that's fine.
It's like you're fine.
Just hold the ramp.
Your Raven doesn't
You have your
energy
expansion
now.
up already.
Yep.
General is making one, yeah, but you have a lot of tech units. Just chill.
I can't believe he didn't get a warp prism and just actually transfer probes there. That was like the most unnecessary move ever. I think Hongun sort of choked in that moment. Jinro kept his cool. And now the countdown has started. The map is Tal'Darim Altar. And we're going to see if Jinro can 2-0 this or if Hongun's going to start to have a comeback with Tasteless and Artosis. Tastosis. This is the GSL.